Okay, so this part of the shed framing is going to be the hardest part. So let me help you with this portion over here. And we can see that the shed in the front portion of its framing is 8 feet tall from the very bottom to this corner over here. So what I'm going to do on my Google SketchUp is I'm going to draw a temporary line away from the green axis, I mean the blue axis, and then try to draw an 8 foot line. 8 feet, press enter. There you go. So that's my 8 feet. And that will just be a guide for me to copy from. I'm going to delete this bottom thing here. Okay. Now it does say that there is a piece of wood here, a piece of member that is 2 feet 5.5. Okay, so 2 feet 5.5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw my 2x4, and remember again the 2x4 is 1.5 by 3.5. So I'm gonna go over here, whoop, and I'm gonna just zoom in, and then draw a line going up on the blue axis that is 1.5, 1.5, and then go on the green axis and draw a line that is 3.5, 3.5. Okay, so that's how it goes. Let me zoom in, blue axis and then green axis. There you go. And then this is now the portion that I wanted to push, and the total length is 2 feet 5.5. As you can see here, it's 2 feet 5.5. So I'm going to drag and type in 2 feet 5.5, and 5.5 is 5.5. Press enter. There you go. So that's the bottom one. I want to make that a group, so I'm going to triple click 1, 2, 3, and then right click, make group. There you go. Okay, now I wanted an 8 foot tall length, so I'm going to simply make a copy of this one by pressing Control and making a copy. There you go. And then I wanted to rotate that upwards. And I want to bring this corner to this corner. There you go. So corner to corner always. Okay. And then I want that one to go up to this height. Okay. So I'm going to simply double click the group and then push pull the very, very top. Okay. So I need to probably zoom closer. Click here. Up. Click here and then zoom out. And simply point to this top portion of the line. It should grab it, and then click on that one. Okay, so now I'm done. I'll close the group. So now I have that 8 foot tall. But if you see here, there's a piece of wood here that's going to be at an angle. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to draw that line at an angle. So from this and I can do it from the back too. From this back corner, I wanted to do 4 feet upward. So drag up and type in 4 feet on your keyboard, press enter. Okay, and there you go. There's your 4 feet. And then this one is also 4 feet over here. Okay, so I'm going to go to the red axis and type in 4 feet again, 4 feet, press enter. There you go. And then I'm supposed to go down at an angle here. So I'm going to zoom closer, and there you go. Okay, so I'm not going to pay attention to this one because this is the piece of wood that is supposed to, this is not part of the drawing. So I can actually erase this now if I want to. Okay, now let's put in the copy of the block. So I'm going to grab again this small piece here, and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to use my option to copy, and let me zoom in, and I'm going to just copy somewhere here or somewhere on this line here. I'll just grab it here, and then I will rotate, and then I'm going to move this, and I'll grab this back corner and put it on top here until So sometimes it doesn't want to grab, and that's why you need to like zoom around until you can see and then follow that line and attaches over there. Okay, so now I'm going to now rotate. Okay, it's better to see it from this backside over here, so I'm going to just rotate backside. I'm going to do a rotate. I'm going to select this corner here and then press my up or down arrow until I get that green one. There you go. And then click here and then click this end here. Oh, I made a mistake. So click here and then press my left arrow. Oh, yeah, green arrow first. So left, right. There you go. Click and click this upper corner here, and then we're gonna drag and click this back corner here. Now it's at an angle. Okay, it's at an angle. I'm now ready to push and pull that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change my view, and I'm going to double click this so I can edit the group. And I'm use my push and pull. Make sure that I zoom in and select the face. There you go. Click, and I'm ready to zoom out and simply maybe extend that. It doesn't matter just as long as you extend it, because we're gonna cut that anyway. Okay, and then zoom out. There you go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to now cut this piece straight. So I'm going to do a line, and I'm going to simply click on this corner and then drag down. Okay, and then use my push pull and push it out until this end, and it'll vanish. Okay, so we now have created this portion over here. Okay, and all we're going to need to do is cut this portion here. Okay, so right click, close group, and then we're going to double click this vertical, and then we are going to cut this portion over here. So we're going to do another line. We're going to draw from here to here, and then we're going to use a push and pull and push this out until you click in this corner, and there you go. And then right click, close the group. Okay, so then we now have this vertical piece, which is exactly what you see here. Okay, and then this top portion over here is just going to have a straight down here. Okay, so we're going to just simply rotate from the back. I want to do it from the back. I can also do it on the front view, but let's just do it from the back view. And then I'm going to zoom in here and simply draw a line up. Edit first, right click, edit the group, and then draw a line from here and going down on the blue. I have to wait until it says blue axis, so you might need to change your view again. If you don't see the blue axis, then you're not drawing on it. So I can simply probably go and find the blue axis. There you go. Oh no, why does it say that? Let me change my zoom extents again. There you go. It did this blue axis. So I'm gonna close that group and simply because when I edit it, because I rotated this object, it's when I double click that, it has its own blue axis. So that's gonna be a problem. So before you edit the group, I'm gonna simply draw a line from here going down on the blue. Once I have that, then I'm going to double click this and then zoom in and then draw the line along that line that I drew outside the group, and then simply use my push pull and push this out into this back corner, and it'll vanish like a close group, and I don't need this line anymore. Okay, and then zoom out. I don't need this line anymore. I don't need this line anymore. And that's how you will do this this portion of your front framing. Okay, exactly 8 feet. If I put a dimension from the very bottom up to this very top corner here, and that should be 8 feet, just like it shows over here. Okay, and then this top portion over here, from this point here to this portion here, and I drag up, it's 4 feet, just like it shows over here. Okay, so that's how you start it, and then it's the same on this side. You can actually do a mirror, but make sure it fits all these angles. But yeah, that's how to start this portion part. What part is this? This is part, I think part 4 or something. Okay, so I think it's part 4. Now part 5. So that's how to do this part 5 and start it off, and you can finish the rest. Okay.